So this is very, very juicy. Yeah, well, he never noticed me and nothing ever happened between us. I've got a secret that no one must know and I'm going to write about it tomorrow. He got a girlfriend, so I went off him. Plus I discovered that he is a complete... Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is safe and well. So as I've said before, I am back home from uni, and while I was unpacking my stuff, I found something very interesting. I used to keep a few diaries when I was younger. I don't know where any of them are. I know there is one that's like a Mickey Mouse one that I used to write in when I was really young, but this has got my teen years in, so this is very, very juicy. I had a little read through it the other day and I was absolutely wetting myself as to how emo it was and how like ridiculous I used to be. So I thought it would be fun to read some of the funniest pages on here for you guys today. A lot of it is about people I fancied in school, but there are some really funny and a bit juicy pages that I wanted to share with you guys today. So I hope you find this funny and let's just get straight into it and spill a bit of tea. So in this diary, like I said, I wrote about a lot of boys that I used to fancy. I'm not going to say their names, just in case they're watching this. So I think I'm just going to name them after curries. So the first thing you actually see when you open this is strictly private. Therefore,
do not
read it. Thanks. Started diary 16th of May 2013. Jesus, that feels like a lifetime ago. If any of you have seen the film LOL or LOL, the one that Miley Cyrus is in, and she like is always writing in a diary throughout the film, I think that's what made me want to start a diary again in my teen years, because I didn't really write in a diary for a while. And then I think after watching that film, I was like,
I want to start writing a diary again. I want to write down my feelings. Like, it's so hard being a teenager.
Also, we have a little message on the back. This made me laugh. This is the most private diary I have ever written, and contains stuff in it that only
I can know.
If you do happen to come across this diary, you simply put it back and don't even
dare to read it.
Thanks, Izzy. Kiss kiss. Well, little did I know that I'd be sharing it on the internet a few years later. So I started this diary when I was about 13, 14. I continued it on and off. There'll be times where I wouldn't write for ages, right up until May 2017, which is just after I had finished college. I carried on writing in it for quite a few years, so there is some juicy stuff in this. This has pretty much got all of my teen years in it. So let's begin. I never used to write Dear Diary. I always used to write stuff like
Hey
or
Sup.
And this first one here that I'm reading is Hey Diary. This is the 13th of April 2014. So I've been writing in it on and off. I would read you the earlier pages, but they're a bit too embarrassing. My writing is so bad, to be honest, I couldn't understand a word that it said when I read through it earlier. So I thought I would just cherry pick the best pages that I thought were funny. Hey Diary. It's been ages, so where do I begin? Oh, I must have given up, because in brackets underneath that it says this was continued the 30th of July 2014, so it's July now. I used to do this thing where, like, if I hadn't written in it for ages, I would do like a list of everything that's happened since I've not written in it. So we've got a nice long list here. 1. I moved schools. 2. I moved house. 3. I'm blonder. 4. Charlie ran away. Oh, that actually makes me quite sad. Charlie was my old cat. 5. Got an iPhone. Oh my god. 6. Muffin died. Oh, Muffin was my old guinea pig. 7. Jasmine moved. Jasmine was another one of our old cats. We used to have 2 cats. Number 8. I made new friends. 9. I went to see One Direction. 10. I've gained confidence. 11. I've done work experience. That'll be about when I did it in primary school, because that's what we had to do in year 10. Let me know if you guys had to do that. 12. My room got painted. 13. One Direction released another album. As you can tell, I was a little bit obsessed with One Direction. 14. Lucy got a new car. 15. Steve got a new car. Wow, this is so fascinating. The tea is steaming hot, guys. 16. Mum got Netflix. Oh my god, it's not like everyone has Netflix now. 17. I turned 15. 18. I visited Andover College. This is when we like were going to open days and stuff. Like we started going to them in like late year 10. Oh Jesus, I just kicked the camera. 19, I went to Centre Parks. 20, I
actually started talking to boys.
So yeah, a lot has changed, good and bad. My room is a tip, having a lazy day today.
See you laters.
Okay, so the first boy that I write about in this diary, I don't think I've mentioned this, but I went to 2 different schools. I moved to schools in year 10 when we moved here. There was this boy in that old school, this first school that I went to, that I had a massive thing for. Didn't really know him, we never spoke. So like I said before, we're going to name these boys after curries. So let's call this guy Tikka Masala. I haven't actually written the date to this entry, but I'm pretty sure this might have been soon after I wrote this one. Well, yes, I'm good at writing in this. And I know I'm 15 now, too old for diaries. But I don't choose to share these things with anyone, especially when it comes to the B word. One of many scary things about growing up. And yes, you're probably wondering, spit it out already, Izzy. What about boys? What is it? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. So I'm going to give you a little update on my non-existent love life. Oh, I cannot wait for this. I moved schools on the 16th of December 2013, which means I have not seen Tikka Masala since then. You should know Tikka Masala from previous pages, the boy I was totally head over heels for. Yeah, well, he never noticed me, and nothing ever happened between us, and I never saw or heard or him again. Heartbreaking.
It's just so heartbreaking, like Tikka Masala.
So yeah, that crush finished. So the second boy that I write about quite a bit in this diary is someone at my other school, which I will not name. We'll just call him Chicken Korma. Still haven't informed you about Chicken Korma. Haddock knows him and he goes to my school, and after not seeing him since I was like 12, but when I first saw him again, OMG. This crush is not as existing as it used to be. Yeah, there's this other boy, same school, we'll call him Madras. I was also slightly attracted to a boy called Madras. He got a girlfriend, so I went off him. Plus I discovered that he is a complete... Okay, there is another boy at this school that I was a little bit attracted to, so I talk quite a lot about him in this diary, actually probably a bit too much. But now I've recently become attracted to a guy called Vindaloo, who recently came back to my school, having left before. Basically he left before I was there and then came back when I was there, so I've never met him. So I feel like reading those pages has kind of introduced you to the boys that I write quite a lot about in here. So on to the next page. This was written on the 19th of November 2014, so I was like in the first term of year 11, and it says, "Hey you." Why didn't I just write Dear Diary? That is so cringe. I feel like today because Madras, that I mentioned in previous pages, keeps saying that we're best friends. It's just like taking the piss, and I don't get why he says it. Why am I doing an American accent? One minute he's nice, and then the next minute he's a complete ugh. Anyway, other than that, nothing interesting has happened. Oh yeah, Vindaloo had a haircut, and now he looks 10 times more attractive than before. That's the only good thing that's happened. Oh, for once I actually did write Dear Diary in this bit, and this was 24th of November 2014, so it's not much longer after. Dear Diary, a month until Christmas. Yay. I'm going ice skating at the end of term. A boy called, okay, we need another curry. A boy called Thai Green Curry keeps annoying me at school and says that we're going out. Ew. Mum says boys annoy girls because they pops fancy them. But how the f is getting on their last nerve meant to attract them? And I haven't seen Chicken Korma lately. This was written on the 30th of November 2014, so this was only a few days after. Dear Diary, source I haven't written in a few days. But guess what happened? We were doing biology and we were doing stuff about genes and height and eye colour. And Cod, which is just someone at my school, who sits in front of me next to Vindaloo, said that she loves my eyes. She tapped Vindaloo on the shoulder and said, "Look how nice Izzy's eyes are." So he turned round to look, and I had no idea what to say. So I just said,
"Are they green?"
And he said yes, and then turned back round. I'm not sure if I said the right thing, but at least he spoke to me. It's just confusing, to be honest. One minute it's all about Chicken Korma, and the next minute it's all about Vindaloo. Oh, how can these two human beings be so attractive? I think people are actually joking when I read this out, but I'm actually not. Like, this is word for word what I've written, and I'm very embarrassed about that. I went to Banana's birthday last night, and there were so many couples there. I also wanted to try alcohol last night, but there wasn't much there. I just want to feel grown up, and everyone else has. I just want love. It's nice. I'm in a circle where everyone around me is in relationships, and I hate it. Hashtag forever alone. Then I wrote on the 30th, which is quite a while after, that's just after Christmas. Dear Diary, haven't written in ages, sorry. I had a fabulous Christmas, but I've got a secret that no one must know, and I'm going to write about it tomorrow. Good night. That was written on the 30th, and then I didn't write again till March. So that secret never got put in here, so I have no clue what that secret is. Dear Diary, now, it's been a while. And boy,
Have I got some news for you?
here is a list of updates. Oh, we love a list of updates. Chicken Korma got a girlfriend. Vindaloo got a girlfriend. There's now someone else. I wasn't that upset that Korma got a girlfriend, because I was sort of over him. But when I found out about Vindaloo, it felt like someone had punched me in the stomach. Because it's not like you ever spoke, apart from when you said your eyes are green. I really hope he's not watching this. And I still find myself trying to get his attention. Why do I bother trying to impress boys? It's like I have a sign on my head saying,
Don't date me.
am I the only one that feels this way? This next one must have been a little bit later because I think I'd done my exams by then. Dear Diary, me again. So I haven't written in a while. So let me get you up to speed on what has happened in the last 5 months. I had all my exams. 2, I left school. 3, I tried alcohol for the first time. 4, I went to Bowlsworth. 5, I survived Muggle Quidditch. You know the game in Harry Potter? Well, me and this like big group of friends from that school, like scheduled to play it. Because I don't really like sport, I was really nervous. So when I say survived, that's basically what I mean. I survived NCS. I was also really nervous for that as well, but really enjoyed it. 7, I had my prom. 8, I went to Wimbledon. 9, I realised a few things. 10, I got a carpet. Okay, so I'm now going on to the topic of love. So basically, I've left school, and after we left, I got used to not seeing Vindaloo. Still writing about Vindaloo months later you've left school? Really? I met this guy on NCS. So we need another curry name. Oh my god, I think we're gonna have to move on from curries. I'm gonna have to go on to McDonald's orders. However, I met this guy on NCS called Big Mac, who never properly spoke to me, but
Really fancied him.
But he fancied someone else in the group, which I was sad about. But on the last day, I managed to accept it because I knew how strong my feelings were for Vindaloo. Ooh, Vindaloo made an impression on me. I saw him outside Asda the other day. Well, that's all for now. Good night. I have a couple more things that I want to read. So there is a massive entry which is like got loads of pages that I wrote in May 2017. I used to write on and off for the last couple of years since I read you that last entry, but a lot of it's about college. This big chunk of pages is about a story, a situation that happened, where there is other people involved that I completely respect, so I'm not going to read that one out. So I'm just going to skip ahead to this bit here. But this was like in May 2017. Got my driving test on the 1st of June. Was going to be today, but I didn't feel ready. Off to study TV and broadcasting at Portsmouth Uni. I might try and gain some confidence and try presenting at uni. That noise, by the way, is my very loud neighbours in their garden. Got a job at the Magic Roundabout, which is where I used to work, which is a pub down the road. Get the odd rude customer or two, but I'm proud to finally have a job. Looking forward to my 18th. So much has gone on, but that is pretty much everything. You never know what life throws at you, and I definitely believe everything happens for the right reason. And I have learnt and grown so much this year as a person. Until next time, bye bye. And that is the very last entry that I ever wrote in here. All the other pages are blank. I've not written there ever since. When I went to uni, I think it was just sat under my bed somewhere. I was unpacking my room because I had loads of like old stuff under the bed. Some of it was mine, some of it was my family's, just stuff that I shoved under the bed. And I was like going through it all, trying to make room for the stuff that I had to bring home. and that's when I found this. I thought it was in the loft for some reason. So when I found it the other day, I was really excited because I was like, I have to read this out for a video. So there is some juicy stuff in this. Clearly I was very hormonal. I had a lot of feelings. I was way too obsessed with certain boys. Sorry, Vindaloo. But I thought I'd read the funny stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what other videos you want to see during this time. I'm doing lots of home fun videos, so do let me know what you want to see. Follow me on all the social things. I've been making a lot of TikToks recently, so if you want to follow me on there if you're that bored. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I will see you on Sunday for a brand new video. Bye!